In the last video, we completed genus Chaversia. Before that, we already discussed regarding genus Strongi. Now, in this video, we will discuss genus Syngamus. The species of the genus Syngamus have cup-shaped buccal capsule and the leaf crown are absent. And the species that is Syngamus trachea is also called as gapeworm of poultry. It is because the affected poultry show a typical gasping movement. It is because of the poultry have difficulty in the breathing. Therefore, those affected poultry show a typical moment, that is gasping moment. Because of this, the worms are called as gapeworm of poultry. This point is important from the point of examination. And whenever these worms are in copulation, they show a Y-shaped appearance. Now let us come to the egg of the Syngamus trachea. The egg is ellipsoidal in shape and which is covered by a thick-shelled membrane, and the egg is operculated at the both end, and generally these eggs are 16-celled, and the host is fowl, and sometimes it is found in turkey. Now let us come to the life cycle. The eggs are dropped in the droppings of the poultry, and later the eggs containing infective L3 stage larvae are directly ingested by the poultry. This might be the one way of infection to the host, and in some time the egg may hatch to liberate infective L3 staged larva. This can be ingested by the host while it is feeding. And the third route, that is, it may be because the liberated L3 larva can be eaten by the transport host such as earthworm and snail. Whenever the host eat the transport host such as earthworm and snail, the host is likely to get infection. This is the typical life cycle of the Syngamus trachea. Inside the body of host, after getting infection, the L3 larva will penetrate intestinal mucosa of the poultry, and by penetrating the mucosa, it will reach the bloodstream. Through this, it will reach lungs within 6 hours of infection, and from lungs, inside the lungs, it will go and settle down in the alveoli, where it will molt to produce L4 and again L5 after the 3 days of infection. Now the L5 larva will reach the large bronchi, where the both male and female will get copulated, and then the female will reach the trachea by the end of 7th day. In the trachea, the female will start laying eggs, and those laid eggs are cupped up and swallowed by the birds, and again those are voided in the droppings of the poultry. Now let us come to the pathogenesis. Because of adult worm, there is a catarrhal tracheitis and increased mucus secretion. Because of this, there is a high chance of blockage of air passage, and sometimes there is a formation of nodules in the tracheal wall. And let us come to the clinical signs. These are typical clinical signs such as asphyxia and dyspnea. Because of asphyxia or difficulty in breathing, there is a gasping moment. Because of this, these worms are also called as gapeworms of the poultry, as we already dealt. Bottom examination, carcass may be emaciated, anemic, worm may be found in the posterior part of the trachea. Diagnosis is based on clinical signs and fecal examination for egg. By using mebendazoles, fenbendazole and thiabendazole, treatment can be carried out, but under the supervision of qualified veterinarian. This is all about genus Syngamus, where we learned about its life cycle, pathogenesis, and postmortem lesion and diagnosis. In the next video, we will discuss genus Esophagostomum, that is nodular worms of ruminant. Thank you.